What's up, everybody? I hope y'all had an amazing week. I had an amazing week off. I was on vacation, yet I was still working, not in the ways that you think, though. So, during vacation, I was we were at Dolly World, we were riding coasters and stuff like that, and we were out and about a lot. And, I'll probably make a YouTube video about it if y'all want to know. Either way, I'll probably make it because I kind of had the idea, might as well. But that's coming in the future. That's not really important right now. But basically, during vacation, I was like, I can't work on my YouTube videos. I can't do anything as productive. Like, yeah, I could work out. I wanted to go for a run, but I couldn't really go for a run because we were all the way up on this hill. And I'm talking about like the hill was steep as fuck. Like, I'm talking about this deep. I'm like, dude, I am not gonna go all the way down just to run around and then try and climb all the way back up because it was like maybe like half a mile or a mile going down. I don't know. But that shit was ass climbing back up. Like, trust me, I tried. I tried exploring with my friend, but it started raining and stuff like that, and we didn't want to. We just didn't want to go down. Oh, or get stuck or like have trouble walking up while it was slippery, like making it slippery in a but actually that really doesn't matter. But basically what I was trying to be productive in is meditating. I was like, okay, I can't work, I can't you know, work out. Like, I didn't really want, like, I genuinely just wanted to go for a run during the vacation, and I did go for my run yesterday. It was like 2 hours. It was amazing, low key. I felt good as fuck. I hit flow state, and when you hit flow state, that's the best possible thing you can do. So, might as well go go try and do that. But basically, I was working on relaxing my body. Okay, I feel like relaxing is very important for everybody. You know why? Because it improves 100% of your life, no matter what. If you relax just a little bit, you breathe a little bit deeper, you get into a state where you're more rational. You're just a bit more rational, right? You healed yourself a little bit from trauma. What is gonna happen there, right? If I like during this weekend or week, I guess, I was like in public meditating like over and over again. I was like obsessed about it. And this is where I made the most progress in relaxing my body. I realized and learned that like you can't it doesn't just take 10 minutes. You got to do it like consistently throughout the day. Like, you got to keep it your number one priority. You can't focus on all these other things, right? So, if you put what I learned is if you put all your attention in meditating or just basically breathing, right? I realized that for one, you're obviously gonna be more calm. Second of all, your stress is gonna dissolve like so much. And I realized that we have like so much stress in our body. Like, it's crazy how much that we don't realize how much stress is on our body. Like your back, right? You're supposed to be feeling that shit every time you breathe in. You're just supposed to be feeling it 24/7. But I was so fucking tight that like my back was numb. And I bet you right now, or like someone out there can relate to this. Like, if you take a look or like try to feel your back and like try to breathe through it, it probably feels like really tight. Or you can feel like that tightness, right? Like, you just feel that tightness. The best thing that I learned to like counteract tightness, like, yeah, it's like simple, but it's also like so effective, is to stretch. Literally go out, like expand your body as much as you can, right? Because like if you feel any tightness in your body, we're not supposed to be feeling that tightness. We're not born to be tight, right? Like, that doesn't make sense. We are I want to say conditioned to be tight because like society tells us we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't you know we can't touch this. Like, we're basically limiting ourselves, and by limiting ourselves, we're kind of like shallow breathing. Like, when people get angry at us, we like we get like in fight or flight, right? And if we're constantly in fight or flight, like, we're obviously gonna desire that shit food. We're obviously gonna desire that staying up late, not playing video games, or like something bad that's not productive for us, something that's not gonna help us in life. not gonna help us make money, not gonna help us get girls, not gonna help us socialize, make friends, and stuff like that. So I recommend meditating because like meditating, like low key, it helps like all areas of life, right? 100%, no matter what your career is, not even your relationships with your family, anything. Meditating is going to help you because what it's doing is it's getting you out of your head, it's getting you back to the present moment. But also, I'm telling you, it is very beneficial to relax. You need to relax, get rid of all the tightness in your body. And that's kind of a goal of mine now. Like, I'm going to put that's like second priority. Right now, number one priority is work, obviously, because whatever. Like, I'm not spreading my attention to everything, right? I'm only doing it into two things that are going to help me in all areas of life. Number one, meditating, because like obviously I can't be working on my YouTube and like on my stuff like that every single day. Well, not every single day, but like like not 100% of the day like I would like to be, because I do have a job. I do have to balance this work life with my other work life and stuff like that. Like, people think I'm crazy for how much like I want to work, and like I genuinely desire it because like it's fun as fuck. Like, what, I'm making a shit ton of progress in this one thing, and everyone else is making shit progress on everything else. Like, I'm talking about, like, trust me, I learned um what's it called, you can't be spreading your awareness, you can't keep on giving your attention to every little thing. Not everyone deserves your attention, right? You have to narrow your attention to only 1 to 2 goals, three max, right? I would even say three, I would say two or one. Basically, one is like the best thing you could possibly do because that's where you make the most progress. And when I was on vacation, I put all my focus on my breath just to relax my body, right? I used to feel like so tight every time like I would move my fucking arms like this shit. Like, it's crazy. Like, so I feel a little bit of tightness right here, but basically what you got to do is like stretching is very powerful, and you can relax one I one muscle group every single day. Okay, so basically how it started was, like, back then I started with my stomach, and then it relaxed my lower back, right? I would meditate on the floor, I would relax my stomach, relax my back, and that's where I basically leveled up right there because I reached a new state of relaxation. If I haven't had done that, I would have probably been shallow breathing and like, been more insecure, more in my head. But I thankfully started meditating young, because like the younger you start, the more progress you're gonna make. But that doesn't mean you can't make a lot of progress today. Like, trust me, I meditated for like 8 hours yesterday, and it might sound weird. Like, how are you gonna meditate for 8 hours? Like, that sounds impossible. Like, I got a life to do, I got things to do, right? Yeah, but basically, you can meditate anytime. I literally was meditating while fucking waiting in line at coach. I was meditating while we were at the aquarium. I was meditating while on a fucking roller coaster, dude. Like, I was finna like fucking like die or something. Like, you feel like you're gonna die when you're on a roller coaster. Like, you can, if you one thing I noticed is like you can tell everybody's like shitting their pants like right before going on a roller coaster. Like, you can see the anxiety and the fight or flight on it. But the thing was, like, I'm just over here trying to breathe, trying to relax my body, meditating, and like I was even thinking about the damn ride. Like, I was like, oh shit, we're about to ride the ride right now. But like, the thing is like, you have to be obsessed about it if you want to make a good amount of progress on anything in life. Like, this is like genuine. Like, you just have to put all your focus onto it. And I recommend putting all your focus into meditating right now, like relaxing as much as you can, because if you relax as much as you can, you're not going to desire that shit food. You're not going to be like, oh shit, let me snack at nighttime. No, I just literally had the best night sleep I ever had. Like, it was weird. Like, all week my sleep was shit, but then like after, like, I was able to because it took like 3 or 4 days for me to like relax enough to where I have like the confidence to say, but you can relax one muscle group a day. Like, that's what I recommend, because back then, like, it took me way longer because like I wasn't like putting all my attention to it, I wasn't putting all my focus into it. But you could probably reach like a really good you could relax like your upper body. For me, where it started was this week, or I guess last week. It started with my upper back, right? We were on vacation, we were like whatever, and I was like, you know what, might as well relax because like isn't that what vacation is for? Low-key, everybody on vacation probably does not know how to relax like properly. Like literally none of them were breathing properly. Like everybody was like angry and I'm just like I'm just done with their bullshit, right? Like there here's another thing that's gonna help, but uh, uh basically I got to the point where I was like I got to the point where I was just done with everybody's bullshit. Like anytime anybody got mad at me, I was just like, what the fuck? Like why are you mad at me? Like it doesn't make sense, right? But the thing is like I didn't take it personal. I was like, oh shit, like his ego got fucking in the way and he was telling him all this bullshit. Literally, I told my friend, um, I'm not gonna say his name. Like I'm just gonna tell the story because like I genuinely thought it was like interesting. I was like, what the fuck? Like why is he so mad? So basically, the thing was is we were at Dolly World, right? So Dolly World has a swim park, and the plan was to go ride roller coasters and then go swim. The thing was is like when we were gonna go swim, my friend he was like complaining. He literally just wanted to go home, and I got a little upset about it, low key. But then I was like, I was meditating on the tram, right? Or there's like this little bus thing. I'm pretty sure it's called a tram, but basically they have like a bus thing where it goes from Park A to all the way to Park C. We were all the way at the last park where the splash resort was. Like we parked pretty far, but it was very beneficial because we were gonna go swim anyways. So we were going, and I was just meditating, and I was just sitting there, just breathing. And I finally calmed down, and I was like, you know what? You know what? He doesn't feel good right now. Who says like we have to go? Like I put my ego down and I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like we can just go home. Like if he wants to go eat, like he said he was hungry and he said he wanted to go eat and like he had a migraine and he wanted to feel better. I was like, okay, like I understood him, right? I was being I was understanding him as best as I could. But by the time we reached to the thing, his parent, like I even told his parents, I was like, yeah, we can go because like he put the idea in my mind. So basically, if you have an idea in your mind, it filters your brain. So you're gonna start seeing what you want to see, right? So in my mind, I thought like his parents didn't want to go. I thought they were tired. I didn't think they would want to wait because generally if I didn't feel good or if I was tired, I wouldn't want to go either. But me and my friend's brother were like, okay, let's go, like let's go. But I told him like, yeah, like we can go back to the cabin or whatever. We had like this pretty cool cabin. We even had a hot tub. That shit was cool as fuck. But basically like we were just almost like we were just walking to the place. Like I told him like we can go or not, like go back to the cabin. But the parents were like, nah, like we can go check it out. And then my friend not Ricardo, my friend was like my friend was like, okay, let's let's go. Like, well, he didn't really say anything. He was kind of forced to go. He was like, all right, let's check it out and stuff like that. Like, going to the lazy river. Okay, I thought the lazy river would have been like warm. I remember it being warm when I was younger. I don't know, but also like my brain wasn't fully developed, so I don't really remember much. So, but basically, we went in and I wanted to just like swim. Like I had not swim in so long. Like it was hot, like the sun is beaming on us all day. Like we were riding roller coasters. The only time we got like some good um like air conditioning or like fans or anything like that was like when we were waiting in line or like when we were riding the roller coasters itself. But we were waiting like a really long time. And that's why like it gave me like a lot of time to like meditate, right? Like cuz like we're just sitting in line all day. So basically, let's getting off topic, but basically we just go all the way to the wave pool because like they didn't have like a pool. They had slides, they had the lazy river, they had the wave pool, and oh my gosh, it was this freaking deep ass fucking slide that I went on. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, so basically, um, I go, we go sit down, we go put our stuff up. I bring my Spider-Man backpack. It's goated. Hashtag people love the Spider-Man backpack. I bring it everywhere. Loki, if you're going any place, I do recommend bringing a backpack. Like Loki, I bring a Spider-Man backpack. Everybody loves it. Not everybody, but like a lot of people who have the confidence to come up to me and say, they love or they like my backpack. I'm just like, I just got it for $30. And low key, it's a lifesaver. Like it carries a lot of stuff. Like I put my phone in there, like because like I generally don't even want my phone in my pocket. Like I feel like it's uncomfortable to have stuff in my pocket, and yet like it's very beneficial for everything. Like I see why women carry purses and stuff like that. Like I understand them now. Like it's very beneficial. But basically we go put our stuff down, and then I'm like, all right, okay, let's go, right? Let's go swim. Like I genuinely want to go swim. I was like, you know what, we're already here, might as well go. I'm like, okay, I tell my friend and his brother, come on. My friend sits there, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe he just doesn't feel good. Maybe he doesn't want to come swim, right? So I'm just like, okay, like he can just sit there, like, be patient or anything like that. I'm like, okay, let's go. Like I literally say, come on, and he didn't come. I was like, maybe exactly, like he just didn't feel good. So I go, and then we go to the wave pool, and I'm like, you know what, this shit is too cold. So we're not even there for 5 seconds, and we go to the wave pool. I'm like, yeah, this is too cold. And I genuinely thought it would have felt nice because, like, the sun is beaming on us, like we're sweating, all that, all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, let's just go to let's go ride some slides. So I take his brother with me to go ride some slides. We go have fun. We go chilling. We go ride like a pretty good amount of slides. There's this one, oh my gosh, I never knew how scary freaking um water slides could be. Jesus Christ, man. Water like I went into this one where it was like a tube one. Like you can ride a tube into it and whatever. Like I went into it, it was dark as hell. I could not see anything. And then like every time there's like another one, but like you could not see anything for like a good like fat minute. And like you're just going down this slide. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like you can't see anything. Like I was scared, Loki. And like you're just going, like you're just filling the cart, and like it's just like losing control. Losing control is actually like beneficial. Shit, I was even trying to relax, like like on a roller coaster, right? You get scared, like you get scared, you're holding that shit. But like I try to relax on the roller coaster, like relax my muscles, because like we get like really tense, right? And getting tense is gonna like just make us even more tense. So I was like, okay, what if I can relax in some place like very scary, like very unknown, right? We're finna ride this roller coaster. I don't know what's finna happen. Like we're finna go thousands of feet in the air. I'm finna like I'm scared of heights. I'm someone who's generally scared of heights. Now I'm probably not as much, but like because like I don't have the thoughts going through my head like, oh shit, like what if I fall, like, right? Because like if I'm not thinking about it, I can't really be scared about it. Just like I was saying earlier about like being in line meditating, and then like you can see everybody's like shit faced, like holy shit, like I'm finna ride this roller coaster, and then like you can see it like next time you go to like some amusement park or something, literally go look at the people. Like there's some people who even work at the music park. They probably know what I'm talking about. But basically, if you look at everybody going on the roller coaster, you can see like their faces like a little bit more red. You can see like their eyes. It looks like they almost want to cry a bit, and that's basically their fight or flight going off. They're probably not breathing properly. They're probably getting tight, right? So basically, if you can relax and not put all your focus, like you can't be putting your attention in every little place, right? I did not put my attention on you know the roller coaster, even though I was finna go ride it. Like, oh shit, like I should be generally like looking forward to it. Like, yeah, the first couple, like, okay, yeah, I was looking forward to it. Like, I was thinking about it a little bit. Like, I do get nervous. I'm human too. Like, I did get nervous. Like, especially the fucking drop. Holy shit. I did that like 3 times. It's called like drop line. It's where they go all the way up and then all the way down. But basically, like I was just trying to meditate the whole time. I was trying to relax, like relax my brain. Like if I didn't think about it and I just let go, you just gotta let go. And I know it's so hard to let go, to like especially like with all this tension and all this stuff like that. That's why you got to stretch out your body. You literally have to put yourself in like in what's it called? The one tip I would give is like if you like move around, like literally like try to move around. Like anytime like I would move around, there would be tightness all the way through my freaking fingers, right? Every time our fingers when we're like sat down, they're supposed to be flat. I think you can see it right here. They're supposed to be flat. They're not supposed to be like curled up like this. But like they used to be curled up, and I was like, holy shit! Like I'm tense as fuck. there's tension in my legs. I need to work on my legs, but there's still kind of tension like in my back now. Like I feel it every time like I move. There's like a little bit of tension. But the thing is like I'm way less in my head, way less less tight than I used to be back then, because back then I was just tight as fuck. Like I was shallow breathing. I wasn't really focused on anything. But the benefit of breathing, focusing on your breath, is that fact that you can choose to breathe deeply even when it hurts. The point like with meditating is like to notice that you're tight, right? First of all is to notice that you're tight, right? If your back upper back is tight, then okay. Or I'll say stomach. Like if you're a beginner and you don't know much about meditating, if like stuff like that, I would focus all your attention on your stomach. Relax this first and then move to, then you might get like, you might notice some what's it called? I guess this is kind of like the timeline for me. This is kind of what happened. But like your lower back, you start to feel tension on your lower back, especially when you're sitting on the floor. If you're meditating, I do recommend this is my like it's kind of like the ghetto version of meditating. But there's my fan obviously, that's whenever. But get yourself a pillow just for meditating. Trust. I had that pillow for like I don't know, like 4 or 5 years, and I just use that shit for meditating like now. Okay. But the thing is, like, you can meditate when anytime. Okay. But basically, just put all your focus and hone in on one spot. Don't focus on relaxing the entire body at once, right? You can't make progress if you scatter your attention everywhere, right? So for the next couple of days, if you are gonna try this and like try to meditate like generally like really good, right? So I recommend, if you're beginning, start off with the stomach. Put all your focus on the stomach until you can relax it. Once you relax it and like you breathe pretty well, not that much tightness and stuff like that, like you can actually like I think you can tell the difference. Like I could tell the difference like right when I felt it. But you're less out of your head from it because like you're a little bit more relaxed, you're a little bit more rational. You're gonna not go for like the junk food or anything like that for like a little bit, right? Like it helps you just a little bit. But there's still so much more. Like in the arms, it took me like maybe a day or two. Like you have to literally focus all your attention onto it. Okay, like I'm talking about, like you can't be thinking about anything else. The fastest way to make progress is to hone in on something, tunnel vision on that one thing as much as you can. Think about it as much as you can. We have like over 10,000 thoughts a day. Imagine if you um made all those thoughts into what your goal is, right? Your goal is to relax, meditate, get better, become present, become awareness, increase your attention span. This is going to increase your attention span, make you more relaxed, make you better at meditating, and it's going to make you rational. It's going to make you more fucking money. Like, it's fucking crazy, but like, I didn't even know about this until now, and I'm giving you freaking ball knowledge. Like this is like genuine. Like I don't have any script. I ain't got no AI or some bullshit like all these other people out here, fucking making money. Like it's all AI, right? Even influence out there, like fitness influence, you probably know use AI, because I know this one guy. Like I literally paid for his fucking course, like $400, and he told me straight up that like all these influencers out here are fucking using ChatGPT and shit like that. No, like they're not being genuine. They're not, they can't, they don't really have the credit, like they can't talk about it, like they have credibility, but like they can't really talk about the credibility. So basically, I'm telling you straight up, this is what I put all my focus in for like the past week, and it was just to relax my upper back. And by doing so, by like getting a little bit loose each time, like you got to stretch out, put your, literally move your body in ways that you probably haven't before, because you've been tight. We're actually supposed to be way more relaxed than we actually are day to day. We're not born with all this tightness. We are I want to say like conditioned to these tightness, right? Because if we react to every little thing, like another benefit I found from meditating is like if we react by every little situation that happens to us like every single day, right? Like if we act to like if our girl said something dumb or like something mean to us, and like we react to it, we become less of a man. We become more trapped, right? You're not really a free walking man if you have a bunch of tightness going on in your body, right? So you're not free to do what you want. You're not rational to go get the money you want. You're not going to build the business that you want to build because you're over here tight as hell. You're in fight or flight. How are you gonna think rationally if you're like not, if you can't relax? So I think I might make another video about how to relax, Max, because that's way much better than freaking it's gonna help 100% of your life in all areas of your life. And I'm just giving you this information for free. So if you genuinely do like this video, like and subscribe. Like, fuck, I'm giving you this ball knowledge for free. Like, no one cares. Like, but like the thing is that like you can't put all your attention in every little thing. Okay, so I'm not gonna name ball or anything, but I was on vacation with my friend. Okay, I didn't go with my family and stuff like that. But basically, you can't put all your attention onto all these other things. You can't spread it out. Okay, choose 1 to 3 goals, or maybe like 2 max. Just like me, like I'm doing career, and I'm doing what's it called? Meditating. Yeah, like I'm doing career meditating, or like just relaxing, relax maxing. That's basically what I'm gonna call it. That's like when it shout out, wait for that video in the future, but you probably won't have to watch it if you're watching this one, because this one is already fire as fuck. Like I probably give you some ball fucking knowledge right now. But basically is to like put you know uh put your arms, your legs in, and try to find that tightness, right? You got to try and find it. You got to seek it. Like, be so obsessed about it. Think about it. That's the only thing I was thinking about. I was like, oh shit. Like, yeah, this is cool and all, but basically, what is this gonna help me? No. So what I did was, well, I kind of got lucky. Like, I was able to meditate for like 9 hours yesterday because we had like a long ass car ride. I'm talking about like 14 hours and stuff. But the thing is, like, I was able to relax. Even in, like, you're able to relax in any scenario. It just takes the breath, right? So the thing is that like the way to find it, first of all, is to put yourself in like uncomfortable. Like, you have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. That's what I learned. So one tip I will give is like anytime like you're just sitting down chilling or anything, like you can't you're not going to make a lot of progress if you just do it once a day. Back then, I used to do like 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes at night, call it a day. No. If you want to make a lot of progress in anything, and this goes for anything, this is universal, just put all your attention in one thing. You got one goal. And if it's meditating right now to improve it, like meditating is gonna improve 100% in all areas of your life, without a doubt, because you're gonna be rational, you're gonna be more happier. Like, imagine how much better of a partner you would be if you this is just an example. How much better of a partner you would be if you genuinely like relax a little bit more and you calm down and you're more present in the moment. You're not really in your head thinking about some bullshit about like, oh, what should I say, or something like that. Like, you can generally just go walk up to a girl and be like, hey, you're beautiful, because like you're not talking, like you're not in your head thinking about it, right? So I there's so many different ways, but you gotta get extreme about it. Like, extreme, like I'm talking about, like it's the only thing you're thinking about, like obsession. Like, I'm probably gonna make a video about obsessing about something, because that's the only way you're gonna make progress in life, is by obsessing about it over and over and over again, right? You just got to keep it in your mind 24/7. If you keep it in your mind 24/7, imagine how much more progress you're gonna make and how much faster you're gonna make it than all these other people out here fucking trying to build up their fitness, their relationship, their social life, their meditating, their career. Like, that's so much bull crap. That's 5 things you gotta fucking keep your mind going about, right? Like, back then I used to worry about my freaking diet. I was like, oh crap, like how am I gonna work? How am I gonna work if I have all this brain fog and stuff like that? Literally just wake up, do the work, and make progress in it. What do I have to do next? What do I have to do next? What do I have to do next? And this is generally the best life you could possibly live, is just have 1 to 2 goals. Like, I only have two because like I got work and stuff like that. Like, I work outside of this. This is my personal work, but my other work is just like, I guess, a job. It's not even my work. It's just a job. Like I just work there. It's just a job. But like at work, I'm just gonna be trying to like putting all my focus on meditating because first of all, it's gonna increase my attention span. Second of all, it's gonna make me more relaxed. It's gonna make me make better decisions with my YouTube channel, with my business, with my career, with my girls, with anything like that. Even if I was just trying to whatever, like it's always better because you don't know how much awareness that like we generally are supposed to have. You don't notice how like the bubble of like you're in because we are numb. We are so numb because we are so tight 24/7. If you notice in your back, if it feels numb, you're probably more in your head right now. You're probably thinking of some bullshit. You're probably thinking about, oh, should I go eat this? Should I do this? Or should I do that? No, if you were just genuinely focused on like relaxing and like breathing fully and like you can relax, just like sit still. It's gonna feel uncomfortable, right? It's gonna feel uncomfortable. But the thing is like, I don't know. I kind of got addicted to like dissolving my fucking like. I got addicted to relaxing. That's probably why it's like number two goal right now is because like it's generally so beneficial. But the more you relax your body, the more you're out of your head. The thing is like we humans, we are everybody's in their head, man. Everybody's insecure. Everybody's thinking about some bullshit. The thing is I'm trying to help you make progress in all this stuff. Like you can't be thinking all about these little things. So back then, I like again about the diet. Like I would stress about my diet, and it would make me even more tight. But like now, like because the diet was for like my business and stuff. Like it was like the carnivore, the keto diet, or whatever. But basically, you just want to get as comfortable as possible. Okay. If I wasn't wasting my time, like my work would have been way better if I was just focusing on my work, right? If I generally just kept on thinking about work, improving myself, keep on filming these YouTube videos. Like actually, like I was making a course, like I was fucking locked in, like making progress in something feels so fucking fulfilling. Hold on. It's kind of hot. I'm gonna have the fan pointing at me. Basically, you're gonna feel way more fulfilled if you are making progress and a lot of progress in something. That's where confidence comes from. That's where you can take that confidence and take it to somewhere else, right? But what I do recommend, if you are going out to college or anything like that, like you have the summer, okay, you have the summer, maybe like a month left, right? But the thing is once you get out of your head, you can start thinking more rationally and you can start thinking of like weeks, right? Back then it would just be day to day, like, oh, tomorrow, things like that. Like, yeah, like I don't put a lot of thought into um, like family, not like family events and stuff like that. I just show up if like, oh, hey, it's your cousin's birthday or something, like, oh, okay, like you just show up. Like don't put too much thought. It's like, oh, what should I wear? Or what should I do this? What should I do that? Millionaires don't be stressing about every little thing. Okay, every time you think about putting something, like you can't be putting your thoughts, like I'm genuine. I've said this over and over again, but it's generally so beneficial. You can't be wasting your willpower on literally what you want to wear this morning. You can't be wasting that. Like if you want to get better at your work, focus on your work. Put all your attention on your work. Don't be stressing about all these little things. You can't be focused on work and be focused on fitness at the same time. No. The only reason I say meditating, because meditating is going to help you in everything else in life. So if you're not doing work, obviously, like you probably have other goals, like maybe like getting girls, um it might be making money. I don't know. I don't know you personally, but this is universal, and I'm just trying to give you examples so you can understand and how to like be beneficial. So if I was focused on getting girls, right? And I like, I don't have much experience, like that good of experience and stuff like that. What's the best thing I could possibly do? Think about getting girls. What's some ideas? Like we got to go extreme right there. Go cold approach 20 girls today. Today. Imagine how much faster you would make with talking to girls if you go cold approach 20 girls in one day. You would make a fucking shit ton of progress. You would be able to talk to them. You would be less out of your head when you're gonna go talk to them, like go cold approach and stuff like that. You're gonna be more confident. You're gonna be more of a Chad. You're gonna be more social. You're gonna be more charismatic. You're gonna Be that guy, and then eventually you'll get so good at it um you can sell courses about it. It's just you can make money off of anything nowadays, which is crazy. And a lot of these people are like too scared to go on camera and just talk. That's all it basically is. It might not be your purpose. I say go follow your purpose, but stuff like that, because generally, like, we need a purpose, we need a goal in mind, we need a goal. If we don't have a goal, we're not working towards anything, and we're just consuming. And consuming is not beneficial unless if it's a book or something you like. Go find your purpose, man. Go find out what you want to work on. Here's another example, for, like, focus on it. Think about fitness. Like, okay, if my goal is fitness right now, okay, if my goal is fitness, I'm just gonna be thinking about fitness. That's where your diet plays. Okay, that's where your diet comes in. Your diet comes in. You're thinking about fitness. You're like, okay, I'm trying to build some muscle. Let me go to a failure. If Genuinely, if you focus on one muscle group at a time, right? Let's say, if I wanted to grow my forearms within like a week, right? Do a lot more forearm workouts, like sacrifice like the less, right? Sacrifice, yeah, you're gonna sacrifice a bit of like your other muscle gains and stuff like that. But the thing is you're gonna have fucking massive forearms, right? And then after that week, you can like work on biceps. Like, focus on biceps, like just focus on growing it, like basically bully your fucking muscle into growing. You're gonna be jacked as fuck by the end of the year. But like within like a week, okay, you're gonna have like four different muscles growing like big as fuck within a week. That's cool as fuck, right? No, I meant within a month, right? You gotta think long term, not just like short term. Because back then I used to think short term, like I didn't have any goals, I didn't have any ambition, like anything like that. So basically, just have one goal or two. Basically, I just recommend meditating anytime, because you can meditate literally doing anything. Literally, like, I was showering, I was meditating, I was brushing my teeth, meditating. Just focus on your breath, just focus on breathing deeply. And if you focus on breathing deeply, your body is gonna naturally just open up itself. Another thing is, like, when I was on vacation and I wanted to relax a lot more because my upper back was like tight as fuck. Like, after I relaxed my upper back, I was able to relax my shoulders, or like, well, not relax, but like I noticed the tension in my shoulders. Like, after you relax something, you notice a lot of tension. So yesterday I was relaxing my arms, I was relaxing my neck. I literally was putting myself like this, like in a car ride, just trying to like breathe. Like, I would just sit it there and just breathe. And what it does, like, every time you breathe out, you gotta like expand a little bit more, like go a little bit further, right? So I'll give you an example. So right here, you see how like my foot, or like my hand right here. So if I was to breathe in like right now, well, you see how it moves, but like when I breathe out, so basically, what you want to do is, like, every out breath is or it could be both, like in breath and out breath. But every out breath, like, try and get a little bit deeper. You kind of want to purposely feel the tightness. That's why you got to seek it out. You kind of got to seek it out, but you just got to go a little bit deeper and then keep it there, and then breathe in again. It's gonna feel uncomfortable a lot. Like, but the thing is like, the more progress you make, the more happy you're gonna be. It's like sacrificing right now, so later you can, like, be rich as fuck, right? Trust me, a lot of rich people out here are meditating. They're relaxing their body. I didn't notice how in my head I was until I literally relaxed my shoulders and like my fucking forearms and my hands, bro. We have a lot of stress in our forearms and hands, but we don't even know it. Like our fucking hands are tight as fuck, you know. But basically, just keep on, like, put yourself in, like, whatever, like, what's it called? Just keep on getting deeper. You can always go deeper. That's another thing I learned, is just go deeper. Just make a conscious effort over and over again, just to get a little bit more relaxed. If you're not working on anything, like, say you're trying to work out and stuff like that, like, your focus is on building muscle, obviously focus on building muscle, but on like downtime, or like if you're like making breakfast or food, it's always good to breathe, bro. That's why I'm talking about like meditating. Like it's always good to breathe. I used to not be like this relaxed. Trust me, like my back used to be like all the way right here, and I was like, what the fuck? But the more you relax, the more like, oh wait, like the more like you release all these knots in your body, and like after you release all these knots, you're not in your head. You're just human. We're genuinely supposed to be human. But basically just put all your focus on one group. One group. Don't try to build everything at once, right? On one muscle group. So I started with my stomach back, then my upper back, and then I went to shoulders, arms, and then I went to my neck. Then after that, I went for a run yesterday because, like I told you, I meditated for 8 hours yesterday, right? Um, More like 8 hours and like 35 minutes. I'm pretty sure. If we're getting specific, it was like 39:59 or some shit. Basically 35 minutes. But basically, yeah, I noticed that my hips were like tight as fuck. Okay, the more you relax, the more you realize you're way tighter than you are. So it's always good to stretch, and like I'd even make it a conscious effort to stretch. Like I wasn't like, oh yeah, let me stretch, right? It just happened naturally. It was like I was just breathing deeply, and I was focused on like, one muscle group. I was like, okay, like this is tight. Like let me relax a little bit. The more I relax, the more I would expand, and the more like, tension I would feel, right? But the thing is like, I don't know how to describe it. Like we're just tight, right? Just put your try and like move a little bit more, and then like if you feel a little bit tightness, just breathe into it and then expand a little bit more. That like you got to be like crazy about it too. Like I was literally meditating out in public. You got to be the weird guy. But the thing is like it's not for them. Like I was literally with my friend's family, and I was just like sitting there meditating any chance I got. Like just close your eyes, focus on that one area, and just breathe into it over and over again. It does is You're not gonna get it like the first 5 minutes. It takes maybe hours, literally hours. Because like imagine years. Like obviously you're not gonna get it within like the first like fucking hour, or like 30 minutes, or like 5 minutes, or anything like that. Because when you think about it, if you had years of trauma stored up in your body, like all that tension, all that stuff stored up into your body for years, it built up for years. Why do you think you're gonna get rid of it within like 10 to 20 minutes of meditation? No, you're not. So basically, focus on one muscle group at a time. Do not focus on the full body. Okay. The thing is, or I guess you can kind of focus on multiple muscle groups. Like for the arms, right? You got the shoulders, the biceps, the triceps, forearms. Like yeah, they're all part of the thing, and like you can stretch stuff like that. You know, do that. Like I'm way more mobile than I was like a couple of days ago. Like I don't know. I would not move this much because like I was so tight. But yeah, just like make it a conscious effort, even on downtime. Have two goals: relaxing, like meditation, and your number one goal. Okay, so for me, I wasn't able to work, so I was like, okay, let me relax. So I went to go relax. I relaxed, and I made hella progress. You just got to put a lot of focus. Like you got to be obsessing about it. You can't be thinking about all these little things like, oh, what should I eat? What should I do? This? Should I do this? Should I do? Like, don't be making all these decisions that like aren't getting you anywhere. Like with the diet, I would stress about my diet, and it would just make me even more tight, make me have even more sleep. And the thing is, like the benefit of doing this, right? I got some pretty good ass sleep, even though my sleep schedule was shit for like the full week, and it's still gonna be shit because like I'm gonna be working like every night. I'm gonna be up to like 5 a.m., like 1 through 5, because that's prime time. A lot of y'all don't even know that. Like, imagine like, have you ever woke up like in the middle of the night and your brain is just so clear? That's the best time to do your work. I paid $400 for that information right there. $400 just to tell me to focus on one simple thing, just one goal. If you want to make hella progress in anything, just focus all your attention on it. Make We have 10,000 thoughts a day. Try and make it 9,000 thoughts. Imagine if you made that shit 9,000 thoughts. If you're thinking about it so much, it's all you think about, and you had 9,000 thoughts a day, how much more progress would you make in that? You would make a shit ton of progress. I'm talking about like no matter what, because you're thinking about it. Manifesting is real. You just got to think about it. It's that simple. And I think that's a little that's it for the video, I guess. Um, I don't know. Let's see if I can think of anything else. But the thing is, like, you're just gonna be making the better decisions when you're relaxed. You're not gonna be overthinking about everything. Like, um, after I relaxed my body, I didn't want to eat that much. So it's gonna help you lose weight. Like, because you don't feel shitty. The only reason you want the junk food and stuff like that is because you feel shitty. You want that relationship. You're desperate for that relationship because you feel shitty. You don't feel good. You don't feel whole. You don't feel like you can love yourself because you're tight as fuck. You're in your head. And when we're numb to the fact of the pain. We just don't know it yet. When you're numb, you're more in your head. It's just like a fucking cloud bubble. But the more you're relaxed, the more like it's kind of like your consciousness just expands, expands, expands. And then this is where all the magic happens. You are present in the moment and you can make a fuck ton of money. You're going to make the best decisions possible. You just got to relax, man. So if I was you and like your focus is to improve every aspect of your life, even studies, college, anything, I'm gonna make another video about this, but it's gonna be like um relax maxing or some shit, like low key. Just put all your focus on the one goal. Maybe just relax. Like for me, it's gonna be my career and just relaxing. So relaxing is the best possible thing you could do for yourself and for others because whatever. Like I made one of the best decisions ever. I I learned so much about business just by being out in public, just meditating and like being present in the moment. I noticed that like every time, if you notice in gift shops in anywhere like aquariums, amusement parks, anything, they always have you leave at the gift shop, through the gift shop, not through someplace else. And the thing is, it's fucking free money right there, man. If they had it anywhere else, then they probably won't get as much sales as they would if they literally had it at the end where you exit at. Like that is pretty cool. And I just learned that from, you know, experience. Like just experience. The best thing to do is through experience, not learning about it. Like, yeah, you can learn about it online. You can do this. You can do research about it. But the best thing you can do is through experience. So go out there, go practice breathing deeply through your stomach, through your body. Practice breathing deeply, and I don't know why a lot of people are scared to like show a little bit of that. I don't know. I think you're just insecure. Literally, my friend, I was breathing deep as fuck through like the entire shirt. I had my shirt off. I was breathing. I was at the water park. Like, yeah, I have like a bit of abs, but like they're not as pop because like my focus is in fitness right now. So later on, like when my career jumps off and stuff like that, I'm gonna be more focused on like maybe fitness, relationships, stuff like that. But right now, it's not the goal. Okay, you gotta be so disciplined on one thing, and one thing only, or two. I guess two, one to two. But like meditating, like that's just breathing deeply anywhere. Meditating is just bringing your focus back to your breath, and it's gonna increase your attention span. It's gonna make you make the most progress. You know why? Because you're thinking about something over and over again. I used to remember it was hard for me to think of one thing over and over again. Bring it back to the breath, bring it back to the breath, bring it back to the breath. But the more you do it, the more you're training your body to do that. You're increasing your attention span. I literally, from doing so, I was on TikTok scrolling or like Instagram or anything like that. I genuinely didn't even want to, I didn't even desire it. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, like, yeah, like, like just let me breathe. I realize how overstimulating every little thing can be. So if you ever get overstimulated, literally just close your eyes and meditate in public. Like I literally meditate in public. I don't give a fuck. It's not a crime to close your eyes and just breathe. Okay? the thing is that like there's gonna be people out there talking shit. They're gonna be like, oh, why is this? What a weirdo or some shit. But the thing is like you have the confidence to do it, and you're improving yourself. Do not be worrying about what other freaking stupid people are doing, right? You can't be focused. Like I said, you can't be focused on every little thing, right? You're just making yourself stress out about it, and you're just stopping yourself from doing this thing. It's because the insecurity. Trust me, I've been there. But you can't let other people determine what you can and cannot do. You got to break the rules. You got to be out of the norm. You got to, this is going to make you the most progress of your life. Okay. So if I was you right now and I was going to university, or I'm working on like a business, or I'm working on my relationship or anything, trying to get girls, just breathe, meditate, breathe, relax, but focus on it. Put all your attention there, and then have one goal, two goals, to breathe deeply, and to whatever. But it just depends on your goal, right? But the number one thing is to breathe. Pair it with meditating. You're fucking unstoppable, bro. You're gonna be making better decisions, better ideas, better whatever. Like I was literally in the car ride just thinking of like, holy shit, like I'm finna make the best videos ever, because like my attention span is growing. It's not a fucking little short ass thing like with short form content, right? You want to build a successful business. How are you gonna build a successful business if you fucking can't focus on anything for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes? It's crazy. All these people are like out here with the attention span of a freaking squirrel. We're not born like this. We're not supposed to be like stupid. You're just like, even the stupid people are making money too. The fact is they're not putting that much thought into it. Just put all your focus on one thing, one goal. Meditate, breathe, pair these two, one goal. Your number one goal: fitness, girls, relationship, business. Um, Then pair it with meditating, deep breathing, because you can always breathe. Like we're always breathing 24/7. Might as well relax more each time we take a breath. So if this video helped you, I love y'all. I probably might be late for work because of this video, but you know what? Who cares? It's out. It's helping y'all, and I genuinely love y'all. And I'm giving y'all this ball of knowledge. So if y'all want to help me out, like and subscribe. If this helped you, I'm gonna be producing more videos in the future. I'm actually working on this course. It's called The Art of Seduction, and by doing so is basically just gonna help you get girls, or like help you influence. I'm gonna be working on, well, I think I just need to revise everything and just film them, and then I'll just sell them for like 60, $70, because generally the stuff that I'm giving you in this course is gonna be like 10 out of 10. Like I'm talking about, like this shit works for me. It works for everybody because it's psychology. It's the psychology of human beings, right? So if you want to get a girl and you know how desire works, how to, use letters. Literally, there's a course, like I'm working on the course where you use letters to help your seduction, to help you get this girl. But it's like creating confusion and stuff like that. She's gonna be like thinking about you. It's gonna be having her thinking about you the whole time. And what's this basically gonna offer is basically like, you know it's gonna help your influence with people, be more charismatic, be that charismatic leader. It's gonna help you get girls, obviously, if you need help with chicks and stuff like that. It's gonna make it more fulfilling, more fun, because I feel like a lot of these guys out here are chasing the wrong girls. They're chasing girls that they don't even want just because they're hot. But the thing is like, you're chasing the wrong girls. You're gonna have a higher chance of succeeding, and yet you're gonna have a more loving relationship, situationship, whatever you want, man. You can have multiple girls, one girl, whatever. But basically, it's generally fun. Like you get really creative. Like not every seduction is the same, but it is very beneficial. So if you are looking out for that, or just give me some time, I'm gonna be working on them. Trust me, I'm back on my grind. I'm not gonna go fucking a week off. I genuinely will stay with this and stay with my purpose. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. If y'all are interested in that course, let me know. Just like the video, share the video. Share it with your guy friends. Help them make progress in life, because time is essential. Time is the one thing that's gonna make is gonna be the difference between you being a millionaire at 20, or like 18, 25, 30, or being a freaking broke loser by 30, living in your mom's basement right now. So go out there, go make progress, expand, try to relax, go talk to girls, do something scary, go chase fear. That's a really good lesson to do. If you can relax in the unknown, you have a lot of power right there. So yeah, I love y'all. Y'all have an amazing day, and stay tuned for the next videos. Bye.